LJH crew, what is going on? Welcome back to LJH Productions. As you saw, this video will be WWE related. We're going to talk about WrestleMania 40, and I want to give you my thoughts on the matches and how I thought everything went. We're going to start off, I'm just going to blend it together. I'm not going to go night one, night two. I want to make this video as go a little faster, not keep you guys too bored with my rambling. So we're going to start off with the WWE Championship, Io Sky versus Bayley. Now, this match to me had a very good build, and it definitely lived up to what they were trying to do, to tell a good story with Bayley and Io Sky and how Damage Control turned on her and stuff like that. And I really enjoyed the match. It was a fast-paced, competitive, and they did what they had to do to tell how to move on with Bayley's legacy. Do I agree with who won? Yes. Bayley definitely should have won this match. Io Sky was great, but it was Bayley's time for WrestleMania in her first singles match to win the title was perfect. So that match, I give a solid 8. Great match. Next, we'll talk about the Women's World Championship, Rhea versus Becky. Again, another good story. Part of me felt like it should have been Becky, that it should have been Liv. But I get it. They're saving Liv for another time. So, that was okay. Great match. I mean, with Becky wrestling with 102 fever, that was even more crazy. After I read that, very solid. The right person on that one. Because Rhea Ripley is too over. And quite frankly, at least to me, Becky had her WrestleMania moment. And even though Rhea had one last year, I think Rhea keeping the championship was the right move. I give that match a solid 9. Good match. Next, we'll talk about the Intercontinental title, Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Now, in that match, I love the story they told using the Philly crowd and the Rocky stuff. Definitely made sense there. I think that was a great idea, and it definitely worked. And again, I personally would have had Gunther retain, but not for the reason you think. I just think that going out at 666 is a little bad luck. I personally would have had Sami get close, and then I would have given to him on Raw, where it would have been where Gunther was 667. To me, losing at 666 was a little bad luck, but maybe I'm a little superstitious. But the match, solid 7, great match. Next, the United States Championship. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. Decent for a triple threat. They did what they had to do. It told the story of how great Logan Paul can be. My opinion, the right person won with having Logan Paul retain. Match to me, solid 6. The 6-pack challenge ladder match. One for the Raw tag title, one for the SmackDown tag title. So what they did was they had the Raw tag title up and the SmackDown tag title. You grabbed the one set of belts, the match kept going. So in this match was the Judgment Day, DIY, New Day, the Austin Truth, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, and Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. Ladder matches are always fun. So the first set went to Finn Balor and, the first set went to Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Great idea. SmackDown Tag Champs makes sense. The next one went to Miz and Truth. Not mad about that. Very good storytelling with the splitting the titles up. Very good idea. Tag team division will hopefully get solid again, and that's what we need. So solid 7 on the ladder match. Next was the tag match to determine whether Cody Rhodes would face Roman Reigns with Bloodline Rules. It was The Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth. The best tag match I have ever seen. No exaggeration. And honestly, I've been watching wrestling for a long time, and this may be a crazy way of saying this, but the best match I've seen The Rock have in years. I mean, he hasn't been around very much, but the best match that I've ever seen Rock had was in that tag match. Everybody gave it their all. And with that, the right people won. Rock and Roman had to win for the story to continue. Definitely awesome. Solid 9 for that match. Solid 9. Next, we'll talk about the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. 7. Seth went into that match kind of banged up and hurt. There's no doubt about it, and you saw it. But they still made it work, and Drew McIntyre held the title up and had his moment for 5 minutes till CM Punk ruined that. Thank God. I'm a huge Punk guy. And then Damian Priest cashed in and became the World Heavyweight Champion. Well deserved. Whole way they did it, solid 8. Loved it. Next, we'll talk about a match I didn't really care about because I'm not a big fan of the guy, but I do like AJ Styles. LA Knight versus AJ Styles. Great match. Like I said, not a fan of LA Knight, but the right person there definitely won. I'll give it a solid 6. Now next, a lot of people were mixed. We're going to talk about Jimmy and Jay, brother versus brother, the Usos. I didn't hate it. I think they went to slow pace to tell the story more. But with that being said, it wasn't terrible. Like, people were shitting on it, but I honestly didn't hate it. I thought it was a very good. I thought it was a solid match. It was definitely better than the first Hardy match ever done. So I'll give it a solid 6. Next, we'll talk that Philly street fight, the Pride versus the Final Testament, which was Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus Akam, Authors of Pain, whatever you want to call them, and Killian Cross, and having Bubba Ray as a special guest referee. That was awesome. Fun, reminding me of the old hardcore days, but good match nonetheless. 5 for that one. It was entertaining. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Control. Again, it was okay. Solid 6. Jade Cargill's got to do a lot more for me to see how she actually is in the ring. Not really too impressed by that, but it was okay. I believe that leaves, unless I'm missing one. Let me just take a look here. Nope, I think that's everything. So next is the big one. Was the story going to be finished? Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns, Bloodline Rules. Match was solid. Match was great. Couldn't ask for a better match. Cody started to win. Bloodline started to come out. We had The Rock. We had Solo. And the odds were stacked against Cody. And then Cena's music hit. and then it got chaos. Cena got rock bottom. Undertaker rock, and then the Undertaker came out, chokeslammed the Rock. Cena attitude adjustment Solo. Cena attitude adjustment Roman. It was chaos, but the final verdict was the crossroads to end it all. Cody Rhodes became the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, and it was epic, awesome. The emotion throughout the building while they were showing it was great. I love everybody that came out to support Cody, and you know damn well, even backstage after it was all said and done, when the cameras went off, Roman probably hugged Cody as well. Great, solid match. Great. Can't take anything away from it. So, out of 1 to 10, 25. Everything went according to how it was supposed to go. It was perfect. But with that being said, guys, this was my thoughts of WrestleMania 40. I hope you all liked this video. Give this video a massive thumbs up if you did. Hit those notification bells so you know when I post a new video. Check out the TikTok at LJ's Productions as well. And remember, guys, that copy of Spider-Man 2 is still here. 500 subscribers, and that is given away. But with that being said, LH crew, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. And as they say in the movies, cue the lights.